Ready? Protesting isn't just waving a sign, sipping Starbucks, and filming a TikTok. It's serious, it's messy, it's powerful, and wildly misunderstood. Here are 7 things almost everyone thinks are true about protests, but are actually totally wrong. Number 7. Cops are always the enemy. Okay, this one's complicated. Yes, sometimes police have clashed with protesters. Tear gas, batons, and very questionable kettling tactics. We've seen it. But not every officer is out to get you. In fact, in many well-organized protests, the police are the ones keeping protesters safe, managing traffic, and de-escalating tensions. It all depends on how the protest is approached. If you roll in ready for a fight, you'll get one. But if you show up coordinated, calm, and clear in your purpose, you just might find a very bored-looking officer politely waving you across the street. The point isn't to fight the cops. The point is to pressure the system with strategy, not shouting matches. Number 6. This is my moment to unleash all my rage. Whoa there, Huck. We get it. You're angry, maybe furious, and that's valid. But here's the trap. Anger is a powerful spark, but a terrible engine. It burns fast and leaves you exhausted. The best protests, the ones that change laws, shift culture, and make history, are driven by patience, discipline, and cold, calculated clarity. You don't win revolutions with temper tantrums. You win them with consistency. So take a breath, channel that fire, and protest like a chess player, not a toddler. Number 5. Online protests are useless. You gotta hit the streets. Let's slow that roll. Yes, marching matters, but let's not pretend your physical presence is always mightier than your Wi-Fi. The Arab Spring? Facebook fueled. #MeToo? Started with a tweet. Black Lives Matter? The hashtag went global before the signs even dried. Digital activism is not lazy, it's strategic. You can rally millions in minutes, bypass media gatekeepers, and expose injustice in real time. If you're doing it right, your phone is a megaphone. Real-world protests plus smart online amplification equals revolution speedrun. Number 4. You've got to be loud, shocking, and dramatic. Otherwise, no one notices. Ah, yes, the old outrage equals impact myth. Burning a flag, screaming at a cop, or throwing soup at a museum painting. Sure, that might get you on the news, but that kind of noise rarely moves policy. It moves public opinion in the opposite direction. Being smart is louder than being loud. Rosa Parks didn't yell. She sat and shook the nation. Greta Thunberg? She skipped school. That's it. And now world leaders have to act like they understand climate change. So no, you don't need to be dramatic, you need to be deliberate. Number 3. Just showing up makes a difference. Look, we get it. You showed up, you held a sign, you took a selfie, maybe even wore matching shirts with your activist group. Congrats. But here's the thing. If you don't know why you're protesting, what demands are being made, or who you're pressuring, then you're not participating. You're accessorizing. You're not part of the movement, you're part of the photo op. Number 2. The more people show up, the more impact you have. Sounds logical, right? More feet, more power. Except not really. You can have 10,000 people wandering around aimlessly and still get nothing done. Remember Occupy Wall Street? Huge crowds, tents everywhere, media coverage galore. And then what? Crickets. Because no one knew what the hell they actually wanted. Now compare that to the Montgomery bus boycott. Smaller scale, laser-focused, strategic. Boom, change happened. Moral of the story? You don't need a crowd, you need a plan. Number 1. As long as it's for a good cause, you can do whatever you want. Wrong. Just because your cause is righteous doesn't mean you get a free pass to break windows, set trash cans on fire, or moon the mayor's office. That's not protest. That's vandalism with extra attitude. Yes, the First Amendment gives you the right to assemble, but the Constitution doesn't say, "Thou shalt smash things when upset." Try telling the cops, "But it was for justice," when you're handcuffed to a street lamp. Spoiler, they won't care. If you want real change, don't torch the neighborhood. Inspire it. Want more content that busts social myths wide open? hit that subscribe button and join the rebellion, peacefully but powerfully.